You see every other florist on Instagram posting beautiful work, and you wonder, what am I missing? What does that florist know that I don't? You're working really hard. You know that you're good at what you do, but you feel stuck making $30 posies and $60 bouquets when what you really want is customers showing up paying $150 or $200 for your work, where you can actually create the work that you know that you're capable of and you feel proud of, and you get to post to your Instagram feed, and then you get to become one of those florists. And you're starting to wonder if it's even possible in your market. Too saturated, too competitive, and maybe you're just not doing it right. I get it. I felt that way too. And here's what I've learned. My average order value in September was $208. Before you go thinking, well, it's easy for her, the reality is I am in a hugely competitive market. There are florist shops here that have been here for decades. There are more famous florists. There are florists with way more connections, a way stronger network. And if the saturated market excuse was real, then I'd be screwed too. But here's the truth. It's not that your market's too saturated. It's not that you're not a good enough designer. Our industry is so secretive, and nobody wants to talk about high profit marketing strategies that actually work. So today I'm going to pull back the curtain. This isn't magic unicorn. It's simply about understanding strategy. And if I can learn it, so can you. So what did I change? What exactly did I do to get my average order value up past $150, beyond $200, and to see consistent orders landing in my inbox that were those consistent $150, $200, $250 orders that I knew I was capable of? I streamlined my online catalog and I updated my pricing structure. And here's something that I talk to my coaching clients about all of the time. Most florists assume that giving your customers more options, more customizability, more choices, and making things feel more bespoke are going to help you attract those high value clients. But it's the exact opposite. High profit orders and high value customers don't want more choice. They want simplicity. They want it to be really easy, and they want it to be efficient. And it's so normal because we're in an industry where most of what we see from the wire services and relay networks is, let's inundate our customers with lots of options and 10,000 products and give them every permutation and combination under the sun, which is what makes most florists believe, including myself. I absolutely used to have the thought process that I need to make sure I have every option available, that I give my customers lots of choice because that's going to help me get more orders. And most florists think that more options equal more sales. So then we set up these online catalogs where we give them all of these different color choices within one product. You set it up so that your clients have options of 2 to 3 different vase choices, let alone if they just want a wrapped bouquet. And you give them like 5 different size choices. And you even say to them, hey, you looking for something special? Give us a call. But here's the missing piece. High profit customers. Those $150, $200 orders that you're dreaming of, those customers do not want lots of choice. They will look at all of those choices and feel so incredibly overwhelmed. And that is an immediate turnoff. And the real secret here is that those customers that want to spend $150, $200, $250 on a bouquet of flowers, they value self-sufficiency, simplicity, and ease. And the thing about these customers is that they will wake up at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. They find out about you, land on your website. You build trust immediately with clear messaging, simple branding. They'll probably explore somewhere between 3 or 4 different designs within your catalog. They'll find one that checks the box. You give them the option to choose between a cut flower bouquet or something in a container. You give them the option to choose from 3 sizes, and that's it. They add in their delivery details, the card message, and they're done. And it's the ease and simplicity that attracts them to your business. And it feels counterintuitive, but those customers that want to spend $150, $200, $250 on a bouquet actually value simplicity. So by not giving them 47 choices or 470 choices, you're actually increasing the perceived value of your designs. And you're making it really easy for them. And the easier that you make it for them, the more you focus your efforts, the simpler it is for them to sort through your online catalog, the more they're going to spend. And there's actual buyer psychology behind this. When people have too many choices, they get confused, and a confused customer doesn't buy. Or they'll always just default to the cheapest product that you have available because they're like looking for an escape hatch. They just want to cross this off their list. So like, oh, okay, well, you've got a design that's $49.95 plus tax and delivery. Sure, sounds good enough. Let's get it done. But when you give your customers less choice, they feel more confident and they trust you more. And when that decision feels really easy, you get more orders. It really is that simple. And most florists think that more choice is always better, but that always backfires. The customers that are ordering $100, $150, $200, $250 for a bouquet of flowers value what you don't have. You're not overwhelming them with 100 different design choices. You're not asking them to call you. You're not asking them to submit an inquiry. There's no back and forth on the emails. Because for that particular group of customers, for people that want to spend $150, $200, $250 on a bouquet, they value their time, which means that efficiency matters. So you make it really easy for them to land on your website, sort through your catalog, find the one design that they want to order. You minimize the options in terms of the choices or the decisions that they have to make. They see that as incredibly valuable, and they will pay more for your flowers because of it. And the biggest strategic shift that will help you get more $150, $200 online orders is remembering your best customers probably don't live in your area. My best customers, they live in another city. In fact, they live about 1,000 miles away, quite literally. And they can't be there in person to say, we're thinking of you, happy birthday, happy anniversary. So they send flowers. And they don't want to call your shop during regular business hours. It's like they woke up at 6:30 in the morning and they're like, oh man, I need to get this done and I want to get it done now. They're probably in a different time zone. They're not going to walk into your shop. And because they value their time so much, they don't want to email you. They don't want any sort of custom bespoke design back and forth. They want to be able to look through 3 or 4 products in your catalog, say, yes, this is the florist for me, pick one and place their order. It's like the thought process gets to be your best customers. Those people that are going to order $150 or $200 in flowers, they want to be able to order from their sofa at 6 a.m. or 9 p.m. while they're in their pajamas, knowing that they get to just cross it off their list. And this thought process is so powerful because it gives you permission to stop stressing about what the florist down the street is doing. You're no longer competing with her. Your business gets to be set up to serve a totally different customer. The ones that are willing to pay $150, $200 for a bouquet because you're making their life easier. You're making them look great in terms of being an expert gift giver, and your work gets to be world-class. And here's the thing. I want you to walk away from this video knowing and truly believing in your bones that you can do this. So perspective shift number 1 is that those high profit orders, those $150, $200 orders that you are dreaming of, those customers value simplicity. They don't want it to be complicated. They don't want it to be hard. They want it to be easy, and they will pay you extra money the more efficient you make the whole process. Number 2, giving your customers less choice and less options will help you increase your average order value. And it can feel risky, but if you put yourself in your customer's shoes, they're going to feel more confident in your business because you're making it easier for them to decide. And then number 3 is remembering that your best customers aren't local. And that is your competitive advantage because you're solving a problem for people that can't be there. And that adds tremendous value to the service that you give your customers. And at the end of the day, waking up to more $150 or $200 online orders isn't about being the most talented designer or having the most Instagram followers. It's about putting yourself in your customer's shoes and understanding what makes those high value clients tick, and then setting up your online catalog aligned to how they make decisions. And I promise you, if I can figure this out in a hugely competitive market, then you can too. And if you're on a mission to really take your online catalog to the next level, be sure to check out this video. I talk you through my exact framework for helping you write product descriptions so that your customers will spend more money. You have complete control of the ingredients that you get to use, and you get to wake up to more $150 online orders. And as always, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.